Hello, my name is TJ Douglas and I'm one of the owners of the Urban Grape. We are out in Chestnut Hill, and today I'm going to show you how to make the world famous Urban Grape white sangria. First we start with a bunch of fresh fruit, which unfortunately is the most expensive part of this cocktail, but sangria is an absolute amazing summer drink where you can make it a million different ways. The way that I like to make it is with a dry aromatic white wine, always like in the $10 range. It doesn't need to be expensive. You want to stay away from oaky, buttery style wines because it'll overpower the fruit. Then we go to a great Irish whiskey for the brandy version of it, the liquor part, and then I also add a little bit of triple sec. So with the exception of the whiskey, all of these are fairly clear, and you want it to be very clear in your glass. So first I start with a bunch of fresh fruit and chop that up. So we have pineapples, oranges, apples, strawberries, peach, and we garnish with a little bit of kiwi, strawberry, and pineapple. The lime that we have right here, you cannot put lime in here because the acidity will actually turn the rind moldy pretty instantly, so and it gives it a bad flavor. So the lime is fresh squeezed lime. You add a bottle and a half of white wine to the fruit. And this is the fun part, to actually bring you back to your college days and just dump it all in really, really fast. So if you have the time, make this about 4 hours ahead of time. Let it sit in your fridge, let it get cold, let all the fruit absorb the alcohol, and all the alcohol absorb the sugars from the fruit, and that's where a lot of the flavor comes from. So we're doing about a bottle and a half of white wine, and then I like to do about 7 ounces of lighter style Irish whiskey. And the Irish whiskey, as opposed to an American whiskey like a bourbon, has much less wood in it, and it doesn't have that sweet caramel like some of the brands that we know. So it's not in your face alcohol-wise. That looks about 7 ounces. And then I like to use triple sec as opposed to an orange liqueur, even though it's the same thing. Say like a Grand Marnier, because it's darker and very, very spicy, and I don't think it would go well with this, so I use a lighter style. Mix it up, grab a full big wine glass filled with ice, and then you just add everything to it, and if a little fruit gets in there, that's okay. So what you can do, you can either add ginger ale to it if you want the sangria on the sweeter side, or you can add club soda or sparkling water to top it off if you don't want sweetness. Now all that does is adds a little bit of spritz to it. That's all it does. So I'm going to go with a little bit of ginger ale, and that just gives a little bit of spritz. And as I mentioned before, you don't want to add lime to the sangria mix, but all you do, just give it a little bit of squeeze, and once again, that gives it just great brightness. And then you're adding your little garnish of strawberry, a little bit of kiwi for some texture, and pineapple right in there, and you are good to go. So happy summer, and here's to the Urban Grape White Sangria. Cheers.